4:19 in the morning. Don't ask me why I'm awake. Um, I be randomly be up. I be sleeping sometime during the day. Oh my god. I be sleeping a lot during the day, and then I be up at night. Or like if I sleep at night, then I'm up like normally how you should be during the day. But I just don't have no kind of schedule. Like it's weird, but it's not weird because I've always been like that. Anyway, it's something so magical about being up in the middle of the night while everybody is asleep, and it's just you and your thoughts. And I know I don't be up by myself. I feel like my ancestors and angel guides be like right here with me. I know that they are, but sometimes I be really feeling them with me. But I'm just playing with my cards and stuff. I don't know why I'm whispering either. I guess I just don't want to wake nobody up, but I'm just playing with my cards, shuffling them, seeing what they would like to say to me, asking a few questions in my mind, playing with the cards, and it's crazy. The 6-card spread I just did for myself, I wish y'all could see it. Energy heavy, but I'm drinking sparkling water. I'm mega thirsty. Oh, my cat up. Envy's up. But yeah, I feel like no matter how much you know or you think you know, or you gotta keep learning whatever it is that you're passionate about or that you do, even if it's just a hobby. In order to get better, you always gotta make sure that you stay leveling up and practicing whatever it is. Like for me, I like helping, healing. I love delivering messages, right? And one of the ways that I deliver messages to people are through tarot. So just because I've got to a level in tarot that I'm able to pretty much read and communicate a message from the spirit world to a person here, it doesn't mean that I just can carry on with it and never study or try to see what more that I can learn or pick up from the craft. It's always something more that you can learn. So I still study the craft even though I've mastered it to some point. And I'm glad that I do that personally because it makes me better. And I always seem to find something that I didn't know before. I always seem to learn something new that I didn't learn before. And I just feel like the more knowledgeable I am with it, the better off I can help other people. I can deliver completely accurate messages in a reasonable time too. I don't have to sit there and be trying to struggle to figure out what message is coming from the card. So I'm blabbering right now. I'm really just up and I just was like, let me make a YouTube video. I feel like I got stuff in my teeth. I hope y'all don't see it. Y'all like my hair? She's only 14 years old, the girl to do my hair. Oh my god. She's so talented. I'm kind of greasy. But something else I wanted to talk about too. I got bad heartburn, y'all. Like, oh, it won't go away. It's 4 in the morning and I woke up at 12 o'clock at night. So I've been up for 4 hours. I think I'm gonna go back and get in the bed in another maybe hour or so. But I don't feel sleepy at all. And every time I try to lay down, I just kind of toss and turn. So I was like, let me just get up and keep myself occupied. But yeah, oh my god, I can't stand this gum, y'all. It stinks so bad. Like I can smell it like It's my sun gum. It was in the room, not even near my bed. But as soon as I woke up, it was the first thing I smelled. I'm like, oh my God, this shit. I don't know what it is about cinnamon gum. The smell, it almost made me nauseous. And I already was thinking I was preggo. So that just made it worse. But I'm not preggo, and I'm gonna do another TTC update video. Maybe I'll do one tonight. Tonight would be the perfect time to do one. But anyway, my menstrual did come. My cycle started today. Today's the 25th. When I woke up at 12, I had some spotting going on. And so I know that the spotting is going to evolve to a full-blown period. Because I don't spot really when I'm pregnant. Plus the cramps that I'm feeling right now feel like period cramps. So yes, I'm definitely out. Yeah. And I'm not sad or anything about it. Sometimes when I get my period, it's a reminder that I'm healthy. And it's a reminder that my body is working fine and working with me and for me. And that I can produce and have kids. Period. Period is a blessing. Period. No. Okay. I'm hungry, y'all. I'm sitting up here eating a chicken breast too. With a fork. Who does that? Ooh, envy. My stomach like way hurt, but I don't want to take no medicine. But I wanted to talk about the power of letting go. Right? My room is so blissful. It's so blissful. It's so blissful. It's not clean right now. So this is my room. One kid there. One kid somewhere else. I can't see Ziri. Rayleigh down there, but so I want to talk about the power of letting go and why we must learn how to let go, right? Even when we don't want to, even when you're scared to let go, we gotta learn how to let go of people, places, and things sometimes. People, places, and things, right? Why? Just a number of reasons why. But for me, I've noticed that, and I'm learning that when you let go, for example, we're going to use people, because places too, I don't know which example I want to use, people or places, but anyway, even places. You let go of a job, even though you might be scared, ain't nothing better after that job. You might be nervous for multiple reasons. You might feel like it's going to take you a long time to land another job. You might feel like you're not talented enough, smart enough, or capable of performing something different than the job that you are doing wherever you at. But as soon as you let go of that job or let go of holding on to that circumstance or situation, something better is able to come in. And that's law, because energy is energy. Energy exchange is real. You let go of one, you're going to get something else. You close one door closed, another door open. What goes up must come down. What come down eventually will rise back up. You feel me? Follow along, y'all. Anyway, so for me, this is more of a people thing, where I'm coming from, right? My energy, my mood, the things I've been going through for the last, 3 years. But just dating, for the last 6 months dating, I'm learning that you gotta let people go. You gotta let niggas go, right? Especially if they're resistant and pulling away anyway. Or if you gotta fight a person for their heart. Or if you just realize a person needs space. We have to be mature enough to give them that. Even if we fear giving them that space and letting go will result into never having them or growing apart, right? Because you need to know that what's yours is yours. What's meant for you is meant for you. What the universe says yes to, can't nothing or nobody say no. It's yours. Whatever is written in that contract will play out and be fulfilled. Period. It was all written before we got here. Your whole life. Everything that you're going to experience while you're here, living in this realm, it's already written. We are just walking it out. We're walking the story out. Remember, life is literally and seriously like a movie. So even though something seems like just damn near impossible, it's scary. I know how it feels to be in love. I know how it feels to not want to let go of something or someone that you love because you feel like you're going to miss out on the opportunity of what it is you want. But we have to learn how to let go, especially when we got everything around us showing us that that is what we need to do. We getting all these different signs, but yeah, we ignoring them because we feel like there's nothing better. Understand, evolving is necessary. Letting go is necessary. If it's meant to be, it will be. Whether it's a place, a person, or a thing. If it's meant to be yours, it will be yours. Sometimes timing is just timing. And sometimes it can be the right person but the wrong timing. And it takes a level of maturity to be able to do that, because I think as human beings and ego, all these different things play a part in why we maneuver and do things the way we do. But I think rejection and loss triggers things in us to where we just will hold on to some shit even though it's very clearly crumbling right in front of our faces. We having a tower moment, but we still trying to hold on while we falling out the window. We still trying to hold on to what it is we can hold on to. And so, I don't know. I think the point I'm just trying to make is just learn how to let things go. And I'm not just telling this to y'all. I'm speaking it to myself as I tell it to y'all. A lot of the time, that's how I get a lot of the time that's how I get the knowledge. That's how I get my downloads, from talking to y'all. And then it clicks back to me later like, oh yeah, or I'll end up watching this video back and having a whole like revelation of something or about something. It's very good to sometimes video record yourself or voice record yourself and just vent, because you can go back to those videos and track and trace your steps, right? But just know whatever I say, it's not just to y'all, it's for me too. And I'm never trying to make anybody feel bad about whatever it is that they're doing in their lives. I'm not saying, if you holding on to some things and you can't let them go, you're a bad person, you're stupid, you're weak. I'm not saying any of those things at all, because in one point in time or another, we all are going to be stupid. We all are going to be we all are going to walk in our lower vibrations. So, don't ever get it twisted and think that I'm trying to demean anybody by my videos or the things that I'm saying. But what I am saying is that it is so powerful to let go, because as soon as you let go, what you do is you create space for what is supposed to be in your life to be in your life, whether that is a person, place, or thing. And the thing is, we cannot receive better if we keep holding on to what it is we have. So, with dudes, with females, man, you let them go. You have to let them go. If they want to be released, release them. Who are you to keep somebody in a cage or in bondage when they want to be freed, right? Regardless, if you in love, regardless of how you feel, you have to learn how to get out of your emotional energy and into your logical energy, and understand that we are not to keep anybody who don't want to be kept. What you do is release. So whether it's them that will come back, and when they come back, hopefully they're coming back correct, or you release them because somebody or something completely new is coming in. It's always good to let them go. And it takes time. Like, I know it takes me a while to release someone, especially if I love them. And if I love you, you've given me reasons to love you. I don't just love anybody just because. Like, I love all people. I love people that I've never met, but that's just because I'm an empath and I can feel energy. So it's easy for me to love strangers because I go off energy and auras, but in a logical way, right? In a logical way. I don't fall in love with people who haven't given me something to fall in love with, if that makes sense. So for me, it's very hard to fall out of love or to detach from something that I love. But what I have learned is it gets easier by the day. You have to sometimes just sit and be honest with yourself. Write too, I journal too. So my old ways will be keeping everything in here, not expressing what it is that I'm feeling. And that's a Libra thing anyway. Like, we're very airheaded. We are air signs. We think we our thoughts can tend to control us sometimes. So we have to find avenues and spaces to release our thoughts and let them out, whether that's through poetry, singing, writing. Anything is better than us cursing you out. So, what I've learned about myself is that I will literally be driving myself nuts mentally about a situation. So it's healthy for me to journal and just get things out, to do what I'm doing now, vlogging, talking, to just release. But the more I release, the better I feel. And so, that goes the same way when it comes to love and relationships. Everything is not meant to be. Everything is not meant to be when you're trying to make it happen. Some things have to be naturally, and some things have to be everything has to be in alignment with your energy. So, sometimes we be holding on to people who vibrating lower than us, and we're trying to make something work. But when you think about it, if you want to vibrate high, you have to be around people who's vibrating high. If you're vibrating high and you go around, or you're trying to spend your time with people who vibrating lower than you, guess what's going to happen? You're probably going to come down to their vibration. Also, depending on where y'all at in life, things just sometimes are more harder when you guys are on different spectrums. Sometimes, and it's tricky because sometimes you can feel like it can feel perfect, especially when you're in soulmate connections or twin flame connections. Sometimes it feels so perfect to where you be blindsided, or you might ignore red flags and things like that. No, we can't do that. We have to just know that, we have to know that if it's for us, it's for us. And we have to know that we cannot hold on to people or places or things longer than we need to. And I truly believe if it's meant to be, especially regarding and concerning relationships, it will be. A lot of the time people grow better when they're on their own. You know, you have to give a person time to miss you. You have to give a person time to think about what it is that they want for themselves and in their lives. Because, you know, it just makes a bigger a big difference and so much more healthier if and when you reunite, when you give each other that space that's needed. Now, you know, if somebody decides to not work on themselves and just move along with somebody else, then you know you really can't even do nothing about that, because that person, that's their free will, that's their choice, that's their right. You only can control yourself, you only can worry about yourself, and you only can decide what do you want to do from there. You know what I mean? And if you end up want to be with somebody who for everybody, then that's your choice. I ain't gonna judge you, sis. I ain't gonna judge you, brother. But for me, no. You know, yeah. But I am learning to be more mature in some areas in my life, especially in my love life, and allow give I'm gonna give you what you asking for, you know? Give people what they ask for. If they want love, give them love. If they want space, give them space. Give them what they want. But make sure that you're giving yourself what you want. And if you want something, or you're giving and what you're giving is not being reciprocated, then is that really something that you want? Or is it fears, egos, desperateness? You know? I don't know. I'm learning to take every day as it is. Like, you just never know what tomorrow may bring. You don't want to stress too much about tomorrow. That's how you have anxiety and shit. You don't want to worry too much about yesterday or last year. It can bring depression. You just want to kind of move in today's energy and be in the present moment. So in this present moment, whatever you have, whatever the universe gave you in this present moment is exactly what you need right now, regardless if that's a person, place, or thing. But I'm not going to hold y'all too much longer, and I hope that you understood what I was trying to say. I tend to ramble, I know, and I tend to sometimes not know how to articulate what it is I'm trying to say, because I'm so used to writing or typing. So talking is one of my weaknesses, but yet one of my strengths. So odd, so crazy. It's like, but yeah, let go. Normalize letting go. Get in the habit of learning how to let go. Because if it's meant for you, it will always come back. Okay? Love y'all. Mwah.